Hello, welcome to the first episode of Maastricht. We are the one-stop information platform to help students settle here in Maastricht. And I'm Luisa. I'm part of the Maastricht team, but I'm also a student here at Maastricht University. I study data science and AI, and I'm in my third year. And I'm here with Maria.
Hi, I am Maria. I am a third-year UCM student. I'm also part of Maastricht, and I work for Maastricht as a social media coordinator. And yeah, we are also here with two Zuyd students.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Martina, and I'm a second-year student of European Studies at the Zuyd University of Applied Sciences. And I've been living here in Maastricht almost 2 years.
And I'm Jonas. I'm a first-year international business student at Zuyd University as well. And I've been living here for more or less 1 year.
And yes, in today's episode, we're going to talk about our best tips and essentials information that you need to know to live your best life here in Maastricht. And I would say, let's first start with why did you choose Maastricht?
So I chose Maastricht because I came to Maastricht in 2018 and I thought it was really nice. And then I found here a study program that I really like because UCM has an open curriculum program and I just didn't know what I wanted to do after after high school. And so I chose UCM because you can choose all of your courses, and also Maastricht is a very nice city. Yeah, you guys?
What about you?
I figured that I wanted to study abroad. So I was studying in Portugal back then, and I think Zuyd was a partner from a recruiting agency for students. So yeah, I just went through that agency. They told me about Zuyd, and then I applied, and now I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a cousin who studied international business in Zuyd. And I really liked the city, and she told me so many nice things about Maastricht. Mm-hmm. But I was also looking on other options abroad. But at the end, I chose Maastricht.
And for me, it's more like I wanted to study abroad. So I was looking a bit all Northern Europe. And then I heard about Maastricht randomly on Italian television. And then I was like, at first, the Netherlands I didn't consider at all, but then I was like, yes, the Netherlands as well. And then I went on the website. I like the program for data science and AI, and they've quite a unique program that you can't find anywhere else. So then I decided to apply, got in, and now I'm here.
And what are your guys' favorite things to do here in the city?
Take a walk at the parks. I think Maastricht has amazing parks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the nature is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say take walks as well and biking. Yeah, even though it's one of the cities in the Netherlands that's like half hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, the cinema is also really good. Mm-hmm. They got like Lumiere and Pathé, the rooftops. Yeah, it's really nice there.
What's your favorite?
I like St. Peter, which technically is a mountain. Practically, it's not. But it's really nice. And if you want to take a walk or go for a picnic or whatever. And there's also this nice cafe called Espresso Quartier, which I really like. They have really good chai latte.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, St. Peter's is the highest mountain in the Netherlands, no?
Yeah, mountain. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I like a lot... like the week as a kind of neighborhood to walk around and then go on the side of the river. I like walking there and then trying to find a bench somewhere and like get my journal or a book and read.
Yeah.
Like it. But let's go more on a topic that is a big topic for people that want to move here. How did you find your housing?
So I got quite lucky with finding housing because one of the girls in my university said that a room in the house she found was opening up. But it was opening up from June, and I was planning on coming here in August. So I paid 2 months in advance, but it made the process much easier because I had already been looking for housing for like a month. And yeah, that's how I found my room. And the rent was about 400 something at the time. Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I would say that I came to Maastricht in the worst time possible because it's like the summer, everyone is kind of looking for urgent places to stay in. So it was really hard for me to find a place. But then I think I got lucky because a Chinese girl, she had Facebook and everyone thought she was a scammer because she didn't have any friends.
No.
But I still went there and took the risk, But that's how I find my room back then. But it was temporary. Mm-hmm. And I feel like here networking is like really valuable because over the course that I was like staying in that room and just joining groups and meeting people there, I found like a whole bunch of other opportunities that then allowed me to stay where I am right now.
Yeah, I was also lucky, as I mentioned before. I have a cousin who used to study here, and some of her friends stayed here. So I just texted them, saying, "Oh, do you know someone who is living a room?" And they said yes. That's how I found a place in Maastricht, and I'm still living there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, for me it was a bit more, I don't know, like I was back in Italy, I didn't know anyone, so I personally like was on Facebook groups all the time, every day, and I prepared a little message about me, like to always send every time there was a new
And a
announcement.
picture.
And I was like copy and paste every time, sending to people. I think I started in May, and then it took me around a month of messages, and then I got like 4 online viewings, let's say, one possible scammers in the sense that it was a bit sketchy, so I didn't do anything about it. And then I found my one of those 4. In the end, I ended up choosing the house from those. And so I would say definitely recommend Facebook. I also checked out agencies, but there was a fee every time to pay for them, so I was trying to be in the low budget. So I was like, okay, maybe I can find it within Facebook. And I didn't, I saw my house online only, and up until I moved in. And I also had to pay rent a bit earlier just to secure the place. I started in July.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe if you I would recommend it to do a more in-depth viewing, because if you're with the tenant of the person from the landlord, they show you what they want to show you. So if you can't be here, you can also use a service that's called Uniview, that's available now, where you can pay people, students that are already here, to go and check out the property for you. And so they can make sure, they can check if the house has mold or other broken stuff, and ask all the questions that you need to the landlord.
I have to have mice traps anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And what would you guys say the rent is in recent times?
Around 500 to 600
For a room. Yeah.
for a room, and maybe you have to share a bathroom or kitchen. Really depends. Also, location.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine also
Yeah.
is around 500, including expenses Wi-Fi, gas, electricity. And it's a shared house with 2 other people, where you share bathroom and kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studios are a bit more expensive though.
They're more than 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
I got pretty lucky though. I don't have a studio. I have a 1-bedroom apartment,
Oh, okay.
and I
That's
pay
nice.
800.
Oh,
Oh, that's
All
that's really
included.
good. Oh, damn. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, for example, in order to avoid scammers, or if you don't want to sign a contract that you're not sure of, you can also contract huurteam Zuidlimburg, which is an agency, a rental agency here that can check the contract for you. So you make sure that everything is all right. There's no weird rules or articles in the contract. It's you can't have someone over for more than 2 days or something like that. So that's a good option.
Yeah, that's good to mention as well. Yes, and what about the neighbors? How do you feel in Maastricht? Do you think there's some sketchy areas, or somewhere that you feel more safe?
I would say that Maastricht is a very safe city. I never had any problems here.
I would say the same though. I feel I was walking at 4 a.m. after a party, back to my house because I didn't have the bike, so I was it's fine.
Exactly.
In my first year, I used to live very far from the city, and I had to go through a potato field every day to get to my house. And so even there, I did not feel unsafe. So it was, I think it's very safe. And also as a girl, if you want to go home after your party alone, which not recommendable, but if it has to happen, then I personally feel very safe here.
Yeah. I would say I feel safe as well.
Okay, now we talked a bit about rental prices, but what other expenses do you have as a student here?
I mean, in your room, you also can have service costs, and you have to pay separately the expenses of the room and the apartments and studios as well. But that I feel legally, it's all around 150. That's the average amount of service costs if you have them excluded in the rent.
You should always ask your landlord to give you a rundown of your bills, for example, because sometimes it happens that you pay, let's say, 300 for rent, and then you also pay 300 for bills, and that's just not usually what happens,
Yeah.
especially if you live in a shared house. So yeah, and other expenses like so for food maybe around 300 euros per month.
Yeah, I was
think.
interested. Like, how much do you pay on groceries?
Yeah.
Because I'm not the best budget
Yeah,
girly.
it really depends.
I try to go to Lidl or Aldi
Yeah,
because it's cheaper, but it's quite far away,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
But you spent 300? Like all of you?
I would say maybe 250 or something, but my eating schedule is weird, so I wouldn't take me as an example.
I think I spend more than 300.
Wow. Okay.
How
Yeah.
much do you spend?
I spent like 200.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know like some of my friends are really strict on the budget, and she's like she meal preps, she homescooks everything, she doesn't eat out, she can be on a 40 euro budget a week for groceries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I feel like I could also do that. Usually, when I go grocery shopping, I pay about 40 euros. So if you have like 4 weeks, you get like 200 euros per month. But then if you also consider maybe, okay, I did not have to prepare breakfast, or I have to eat it out, or
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
some sweets. Like in the 300 budget, I also fit like cravings.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
say. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair enough.
And of course, if you eat out a lot, then
Yeah.
you have to add some money. But I guess it really depends, because if I'm in exam week, I don't cook so much because I don't have time. So then I eat out more, and then I have to pay more that month. But
The next thing was gonna be eating out, like how expensive it is a bit to eat out in Maastricht, like, or going out in general, because those are a bit also the expenses that you're gonna have. I would say like how much do you spend?
Some places have student discounts, maybe 10% or 20%, which is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but approximately, I don't know how much is to go out. I think one drink is a beer, maybe 5 euros. A cocktail, more than 10. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're someone that likes to go out, but you're still like aware and you'd like to
Yeah.
keep a balance, I would say 150 per month.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For going out, eating out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating out. I wouldn't include eating out in
Yeah.
going out. Like also maybe if you go to parties, okay.
Yeah.
And so, how do you finance all these expenses? Do you guys have any tips to finance either your studies or eating
Yeah.
Oh,
out?
there's one more expense though.
Which one?
Yeah, because here in Maastricht, you pay for the trash bags.
yes. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Every month I have to pay like 13 euros
Yeah.
or something for the
Yeah.
for the bags.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy actually.
Yeah.
I feel like my entire budget goes on trash bags.
Yeah, I don't count on them, so it's usually a surprise,
Yeah. Yeah, because the way it works in Maastricht is that for waste you have to buy these Restafel.
Rest of all,
Rest of all,
What she
yeah.
said? Bags either in Albertine or Jumbo, whatever,
Yeah.
and they're around 10, 15 like for a pack or more. Like
yeah, the max is 13.50 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can check out when you need to take out the trash on the Emilio app. There you're gonna have to
Yeah.
download if you move here. But yeah, just a side note
Do
on
it.
trash.
Yeah.
Do it. Download that app. It's important.
Yeah, but when you think you finally financially recovered, then you have to get trash bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so about financing, do you guys get Duo?
Yeah.
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 Well, sorry, I'm an European student, so I'm not from the Netherlands. So I think the rules that apply to me is I have to work a certain amount of hours. I believe 32 hours a month, and with that, I can receive student finance.
Yeah.
It's like from Duo, and then a bunch of other benefits.
Yeah, so if you're a European student as well, I think we all get Duo.
An
You
EU
can-
student?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get this help from the government. They can help you cover your rent or your basic expenses. And also you can get a student travel product, which allows you to travel either free on the weekends or on weekdays.
Yeah.
You can choose. But if you're a non-EU, one option that you can consider is scholarships. Both UM and Zuyd as on their website an option to apply for them. So definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Duo is like a great thing, especially because it
Yeah.
doesn't ask you to work so much. Like 30 hours per week would be
8
8 hours.
shifts.
Yeah.
1
32 hours per month would be 8 hours a week. So then, yeah, that's really doable along your studies. And you can also get the supplementary grant. So if your parents don't earn more than 32K together, I think, then you can get like an extra finance.
Just like a certain threshold. So even if they earn more than that, I think it's between 32 and like 70 something, you can still receive
Oh,
it.
right,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the amount just decreases.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is still good. You
Yeah.
should try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of jobs do you have to apply for this grant, you know?
Yeah. I believe that here in Maastricht, like the majority of jobs that you have for students are like bars, hospitality, but you also have like university jobs.
Yeah.
And you also have at UM some jobs. The students can apply to jobs like UM jobs.
Yes, like
Yeah.
student jobs. Yes, like assistant, like or what we do. It's like part of we are student employees, but we're part of a team.
Yeah.
For my Maastricht, so you can also work as an ambassador for UM as well. You can work
Yeah.
at events and stuff like this.
Or here at the library, there's also like library jobs that you can do. It is a bit more difficult if you're a non-European student because then you would need a work visa.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but yeah, it's a bit more complicated than when you're EU. But then also, for example, if you're EU, another benefit is that you can very easily open a free bank account for ING and ABN AMRO. If you want to do like expenses here, it's just easier to get the money from the government there, you know, just like pay things with that account. And also if you're a non-EU student, then you just have to go to the bank and show your proof of registration and passport and visa or like residence permit, something like that. Yeah.
But to open a bank account, though, first you need to be registered with the municipality.
Yeah.
Which is one of the first steps that you're gonna take if you decide to move here to Maastricht, and you can just book an appointment online, right? And then they tend to take a bit of time to process them at the start of the year because it's a lot of people. But
Yeah.
at some point you will receive an email. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you guys wait for the registration appointment? Do you remember?
It was-
2 months.
2 months.
I didn't
Yeah,
wait
for
at
the
all.
appointment.
It
You
wasn't
waited
too-
2 months for the appointment.
I made the appointment on August and I received my BSN on October or something like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't wait at all. Yeah. For me, it was like instant.
Damn, okay. How? Damn.
I don't know. I guess I was just lucky, you know.
I think I waited like 3 weeks or something. Like I did it when I got the appointment in August, but let's say booked it in July, I think, or something. So
Yeah.
like I set it up a bit earlier than
Yeah.
like when I got here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really should be like the first thing you do when you come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it very late, end of August, like when I moved.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why I waited.
Mm-hmm.
I did it end of September because I didn't know it. So I just apparently need to do it within like 5 days of moving
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So you're like
I
kind of
didn't
illegal?
know. I was like, oh, I think it's 4 months. And then I went at the end of September.
You should have checked my Maastricht.
I should have checked the website, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, our website shows all of the information about registering. You can do it online. It's really quick, and we have all of the information that you need on our website. Yeah.
Oh, another important step when you first move here, actually I was a bit bad about this, is that you need to register with your GP as soon as possible. And the GP means the general practitioner, so your doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me a while, a bit. I was like, I don't know. I don't know where to find a doctor. But apparently on my Maastricht there is a map
Yeah.
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 where it shows all the doctors so you can find the one that's closest to you.
Yeah. And also, it's very important to have a GP because in case you have any health issues or emergencies which are not life-threatening, you need to go to the GP first. And also, if you want to have, for example, health check for something else, like for vision or gynecologist or whatever, you need to go to the GP first, and then they're going to refer you to the other doctor. So it's not like, hello, I have arrived, I'm here, please fix my health. So yeah. Okay, so speaking of health, you need to check that you have a health insurance, whether it is in the Netherlands or with your home insurer. If you are from the EU, then you need to make sure that your home insurance covers you here. If you're non-EU, then you need to get Dutch private health insurance. However, if you are from the EU and you work here, you need to get Dutch public health insurance. It is quite expensive. It's about 150 euros, but there is a subsidy for it, which is called zorgtoeslag, and it covers about 130 euros every month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you end up paying like 20 euros per month for your health insurance here. So I think that's a really good discount. Yeah.
So now we talked a bit about like being settled in Maastricht. How do you move around here in the city? How do you go to the doctor?
So I go to the doctor. Mainly biking. I think biking is the main thing. Not only it's in the Netherlands, but also in Maastricht, and you can get everywhere within 10 to 15 minutes. I think that's quite the max. Crossing the city is like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So wherever you would live, it's quite easy to get around to other places.
Did you guys get a second-hand bike, or do you use like swapfiets?
My bike got taken away, so I decided that I will not bike anymore. I will walk or take the bus. So yeah.
Yeah, I have a second-hand bike. Yeah, I just bought it for someone else that left.
Yeah, me too. But I got my bike stolen 2 or 3 times in my bachelor. So at this point, would have been cheaper to just get a swapfiets and pay a subscription and get it replaced when it got stolen.
How much do you pay for a second-hand bike?
I think the first time was 70, then the second time was like 60, then the third time I went to a guy and I was like, I'm giving only like 30 to 40 euros, my guy. I was like, it's the third bike, give me something that works-ish. But the thing is, I paid little, but that bike gave me a bit of problems. So I was trying to fixing it up, and then it cost me, like I just tried to repair it because I was like, I don't want to buy a 4th one.
Yeah.
I want this one to take me to graduation.
Yeah. And also, don't forget like the lights and the locks and everything you need to buy for your own bike.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Because you can get fined if you don't have working lights on your bike.
Yeah.
And also, as I said, it's been stolen 3 times, so I would recommend 2 locks for the bike, one for the wheel and one like a chain or something.
Yeah. My friend got fined 70 euros for not having her front light for the bike.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and then you get fined twice if you don't have the back one. So 140 euros for no bike lights.
Yeah. And if you use your phone, my friend got fined 140 euros if you use your phone on the bike.
140 euros?
Yes. Or 120, but something along those lines.
They want people to be safe,
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like you're also protecting other people.
Exactly.
And you said you use public transport?
Yes.
What do you use? Is there a card or something?
Yes, so I have a OV card, which I use to check in and check out. Very important for international students, because you can pay the full bus ride, which is a lot. But this way, if you check in and check out, you just pay from one stop to another. So yeah, I think around 50 euros it's public transport per month. So that's how much I spend.
And going a little bit back to the jobs, if you work, you can have the OV student travel product for free.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also, if you don't work but you want to have cheaper transport, especially by train, there are subscriptions that you can get. So in my first year when I wasn't working, I had a subscription for €5.50, I think. And it gave me 40% off trips during off-peak hours. And it was really good because if you want to go to Amsterdam, it's 30 euros one way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like 40% gives you almost half the price. So that's, but there's also other subscriptions, like if you have to travel all the time, you can get also entire routes for a fixed amount per month. So.
What about speaking about transport outside of Maastricht? Did you guys go on any trips from Maastricht? Do you have any tips?
Yes, there
Like
is. Yeah.
Traveling?
Yes.
Like traveling outside of Maastricht, going on vacation and stuff.
Yes,
like
or
that.
going back home. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you usually go? Like the airports that you go?
I go to Maastricht Airport.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there is a direct flight to Italy, which
Oh, cool.
can be very cheap. So from Maastricht to Bari, perfect.
Yes, I've taken that one a lot.
Yeah.
But I would say also Eindhoven.
Yeah.
There's a lot of connections for cheap travels, and Charleroi from Belgium. It's the best if you like, if you're tired a bit of Maastricht and you want to get out for a weekend or somewhere. I found some very good deals. I went to London for 15 euros. I think I went to Barcelona also in my first year. I think that one was for Maastricht airport as well.
Yeah.
And it was like 50 or 60 the whole trip. So
Yeah. And you can take the bus to Maastricht airport and it's around 4 euros.
Yeah.
Maybe
something like
less.
that.
So it's very cheap, I would say.
Yeah. And also the bus to Charleroi airport is like 15 to
20, I think I would say.
20. Yeah, something like that. If you get it early, then it's cheaper. And yeah, sometimes I paid less for the flight than for the
For the bus.
for the bus. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Cologne airport is like close-ish, and it has some good deals. I went to Rome.
Yeah, Deutsche Bahn is just not the greatest. So talking about airports, this is not to say that you don't have things to do in Maastricht. I think there's actually quite a lot of things to do, and within like different budget ranges. So there's also very cheap things and also things on a like higher budget, but there's also a lot of associations and communities that you can join.
Yeah, I would say there's associations for everything that you would be interested in. I'm personally very involved in a student association, so I also organize the events. So then I end up going to all the events that are organized, and that makes my social life. But I found the other events from other associations, and there's everything. Like if you're really into board games, or if you're really, I don't know, you want like a vegan or vegetarian community, there's always something for everyone, I feel like, in Maastricht.
Yeah, I'm also part of one of the student associations here in Maastricht, but I'm not very active there. I would say that universities also organize some community sessions. We recently had some events at our university. After the exams, we had 2 dogs and we had like a pet session that will relax students after the exam stress. So I think there's a lot of things to do here in Maastricht, even within the university, but also outside of university. So maybe going out, partying.
Yeah. If you like to go out, there's also like a lot of organizations in the city. So you have like Bad Habits. The Circle is like a student-led organization as well. And a bunch of others that I don't know right now. But you can just check them out on Instagram, and they just post the events that we're going to have here in Maastricht, in the location. You can buy the tickets.
And we have an event calendar on our Instagram, so make sure to follow us there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we talked a lot about topics in this episode. Should we do a bit of a recap? Who wants to start?
Yeah, I can start with you need to find housing as soon as possible. And we can stress this enough. It's really important to find housing as soon as possible. So you should start searching as soon as you see this video, if you haven't. And I would advise you also to arrive, if you're not arriving also early, at least 2 weeks before your school starts. That way you can go to INCOM, which is the student meeting event.
And an introduction week for students to get to know the city and like find associations and communities.
It's a full week of events. It's very fun.
And partying.
Yeah, and also universities also have intro days, so you get to know more about your university and the program that you're studying in. You should arrive 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah, also don't forget to register with the municipality, to also make a bank account after that. That's very important.
Yeah. And also check your health insurance. Make sure that you're insured, whether it is in the Netherlands or whether it is with your home insurance.
And then I would say try to get a bike. That's the main of transport here. And either second-hand or swapfiets, like as a rental option. And then make sure to master the trash system, like how to recycle and like how to do it well, because you could get fined. So just read a bunch of our articles on the website that you can find in the bio, and then you will be good.
Yeah. And also maybe try to have 3 months of savings before coming here, because that's kind of the amount of time it takes you to settle in, find a job, whatever. So just to be sure that you don't have to worry about finances and so on. Yeah.
And if you have any questions, you can feel free to comment down below, or you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We try to make the content and the information in a engaging and fun way. And we have a lot of fun, and you can always DM us on there. We try to respond within 24 hours. So.
Yeah, or send us an email. They are all put in the description of this video.
And yes, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Good luck.